Hello, my friends. Today, I would like to pose an interesting question, and that is why? Why learn a foreign language? And I will explore a bit of why I learn a foreign language or foreign languages. And in the end, of course, I would also like to ask you why you are either considering learning a foreign language or why you have done so. Whether you're a beginner or whether you're quite advanced, everywhere in between as well. And also, I don't care if you're serious or not about learning languages. I think it's interesting to pose this question regardless. Why is it? Why should we learn a foreign language? And I'm gonna say this: I find there are so many benefits. Okay, there's so many different reasons to learn a foreign language, and I'm gonna assume that most people watching this video won't necessarily be learning a foreign language because they have to. Okay. Some of you may, perhaps, like, I don't know, maybe you have to do it for work or because you're moving to a different country, but I'm going to assume that many of you are doing it out of interest, out of personal interest. And I will say right now that the primary reason why I start and I keep going with foreign language learning is basically my deep desire to break through cultural barriers and connect with people from everywhere, and this has basically driven me to dabble in a lot of different languages, as well as essentially focus on specific languages that I fell in love with, that I kept going. You know, basically far with. Of course, like some languages I spent a lot more time and a lot more effort in, and I speak those languages, of course, better than the languages that in which I've only dabbled in. And my tendency is to fall in love with these languages and also with the culture associated with them. Right, so like often I would just get started with a language, and I'm just like, wow, there are all these different things that I can explore now. I can try to read poetry. I can try to listen to music. I can do all these different things, and then I would just get really into the languages and keep going. And I'm speaking in the past as if that happened, but it doesn't happen anymore. But it does still happen. I always fall in love with different languages and different cultures. And but yeah, my primary reason for learning languages is really connecting with people and breaking through cultural and social barriers. Especially because I personally find that I just have this thing that I can't stand awkwardness and excessive social norms. Like, oh, is it proper to speak with that person sitting over there or not? Like. I want to talk to everyone. I just want to connect with people, and languages enabled me to often go speak with someone, and if they speak a foreign language, I'll chat with them in that language, perhaps. Of course, assuming that I speak the language that the person speaks, and that's it. That's one of the primary reasons why I learn foreign languages, is to really break through cultural barriers, explore more of the world, meet more people, and I find it a lot of fun. And now, of course, like I mentioned before, there are many different practical reasons why you'd learn a foreign language, including, it could be for business, it could be for work. In business itself, there are so many great advantages in speaking foreign languages, of course, but I'm going to explore that in different videos, I believe. Otherwise, this video would get too long. So that's it. That's my primary reason. But I would love to hear everyone else's. I know that there are many polyglots that love learning languages because they're attracted to the structure of the language or the languages themselves. They're like, wow, I'm really attracted to this language specifically for whatever reason. And for me, although I really tend to, there are, some languages that I really, really love and I enjoy a bit more than others. But usually for me, or generally speaking, languages are just the means to an end, right? And I think that for some people, languages are the end itself, right? So, of course, I still enjoy them, but I'm not really the kind of guy who's like, oh wow, like I'm just so fascinated by grammar and syntax and so on and so forth. I sort of really, what at least pushes me the most is actually the fact that, or what languages can bring me, right, and people around me. So there you go. Quite curious to see. Hopefully, lots of people will comment on this video and tell me why you are interested in learning foreign languages, why you've started, or even if you haven't even started, what has drawn you to consider starting learning a foreign language. So there we go, my friends. That's it.